Good to go.
Let's start rolling. Where the blunt at? Where the ashtray is? Like no. Oh my gosh. First, I love coming on here. I love doing this. First of all, as soon as the camera starts rolling, my mind is like, what to say first? Like all of my thoughts are always fighting on like, what are we gonna talk about first? Where are we gonna go with this? What direction are I never know. And I've had so much anxiety leading up into this point. Um, and I don't know why I do that because every time I just always go with the flow and it just comes out perfect every time. So just so much. It was a lot of anxiety getting here. I don't even know where to start. I told you all of my thoughts are like, let me talk, because I never get to fucking talk. People don't never let me talk. So you having a lot to say. Jeez, I don't even know where to start. Let's start here. It's Friday, November 17th. I don't even know if I'm gonna go live. I was gonna try to have people call in and all of that, but I feel like, damn, I got a lot to say, and I was worried that I wasn't gonna have anything to say at all. But anyway, let's start with the day. So today is Friday. It's payday. Okay. And depending on how you want to look at that, that's gonna tell what kind of day it is. Cause you could get paid and be like, damn, all my money gone, I had to pay all my bills, I ain't got no money. Or you could be like, hey, I just got paid, it's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful to have money. I'm grateful to have money to pay my bills, to do what I need to do. I have the money to invest in myself. You know what I'm saying? So like, cause there were times when I didn't. So it just depends on how you look at it. I feel like mindset is always a thing that I've been working on, like changing my mindset, being a more positive person, seeing the results that you garner when you move in a positive manner. When you have a positive mindset, you see more opportunities, you see the silver lining in every situation. You know what I'm saying? I hate being around people that are negative. I hate people that say the B word. I'm broke. I'm broke. Like I hate when people just talk negative about themselves. Like I don't want to hear that. No, but I'm just saying I'm not really broke. I don't care. Don't say it around me. I don't even want that word around me. It's abundant. Don't it just look abundant over here? Don't it look full and rich, radiant, vibrant? Don't it just like, bro, that's the energy I'm giving off. That was another we talking about today, right? So anyway, when I woke up this morning, I've been very mindful about expressing gratitude every day. Thanking God for waking up for another chance, another day. Thanking God to be in a safe space, to have a place to lay my head. You know what I'm saying? Thanking God for a job and for money to take care, even if I got to take care of some bullshit, even when a motherfucking monkey wrench come into plan, you got the money to pay for it, be grateful for that. You know what I'm saying? So when I was getting ready for work, I put on my little affirmations and morning motivation. And when I tell y'all, first of all, this is something that I do daily. I do this every day. But today was different. Like, I put that shit on and my energy was so fucking high at work. The vibe was just through the fucking roof. And somebody had came over into my space just negative as hell, talking about like, I woke up later, I didn't go to sleep, or it was just going. And I was over here like, hey, relax, like trying to talk to, they wasn't even listening because they was just going. They was so mad. The energy was so heavy. When they walked away, I was like, you don't have to take that on. That's not your energy. You know what I'm saying? And I still got to have my great energy to give off to the people that I'm speaking to. You know what I'm, so I can do my job. So it was just crazy, but I was really just assessing people's energy today. But my shit was so high. And shout out to the motherfucking affirmations and morning motivation, because that shit, like, it had me lifted. But I also knew that today was going to be a great day. First of all, I look good, hair done, brows on fleek, lash, looking gorgeous, okay? So that's another plus. The energy is, baby, the energy just speaks to you. So that's another plus. Today was just a good day. I knew I was coming to record today. Even though I had anxiety building up these past 3 weeks, that's another thing. So that last video, I recorded that 3 weeks ago. I don't know how to feel about that. Not because, first of all, 3 weeks is a long time for a person that went 5 years of recording like 5 days a week. 3 weeks is different. But to me, I'm looking at it like, that was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago is a long time ago. It's like, damn, 3 weeks passed. That's crazy. But then it's also like, dang, that was only 3 weeks ago. Like, I'm looking at it in both ways. But what I will say is, thank you to everybody that watched that video. That video did so fucking good. The views are up. The impact was there. It was such an outpour after I posted it. Like, first of all, I was already in my head and in my heart about making that video and even speaking about the experience and everything that I went through. I'm like, I don't even know if I really want to talk about this for real. I don't even know if I want to put this out there. And baby, when I tell you the response was so overwhelming, so many women DM me and just expressed gratitude for even sharing my story, for being brave enough, for being courageous enough to speak up and speak out, to inspire other people to get out of that type of situation, to be a voice for people that are in that type of situation. Um, and then the women that came to me and said that they were in those types of relationships. They was in a narcissistic abusive relationship. Just got out of it. Like, and again, these are people that I follow on the gram on a regular, you know what I'm saying, and would have never known. But that's another thing too. I remember somebody said to me, like, we was talking about it on TikTok. Shout out to my Fresh Roots fam. I was talking to them on TikTok on a live. And it's like, we would have never known that you was going through that. Like, you just be smiling. You in Dallas with like, yeah, y'all don't be knowing what be going on behind closed doors with people. Of course, people post a highlight reel on the gram. Of course, it's good every day on the gram. They trying to keep up with the Jones on the. It's gonna be good every day on the gram. What's really going on at home though? You know what I'm saying? So, but I was very happy with the turnout of the video. A lot of my friends was like, it's giving documentary. It's giving what it like. I don't know, but I think it just really opened the door for a lot of stuff. And it's so funny because um when I opened up my TikTok feed, was it last night, yesterday? And I don't even like to get into like celebrity gossip and all that type of stuff, but this just further confirms what I said. It further confirms the video. This whole situation with Diddy and Cassie, bro, what? That's big. That's very big for her to come forward and tell her story. Baby, everything that was listed on, I don't even know what the lawsuit, everything, a $30 million lawsuit of allegations until he's charged, whatever. We don't know. I can't say what a person did or didn't do. But I know a person's character. I know a person's character. You can see through a lot of bullshit. I had made a video yesterday. Let me see what I said. Somebody just texted me talking about not me grocery shopping, listening to the podcast. For real. I love it. I love it. I love my life. But no. Let me see what I said exactly. That had their thoughts about Diddy for years. Look at how that nigga treat his artists. Look at how he treat his women. Saying, I believe Cassie. Ain't nobody that was in a relationship with somebody for 10 years that wasted their whole fucking life on it. That's what I'm saying. Like, they dated for like 10 plus years. Nobody has the energy to sit there and make up all of these things about you. Especially if I was in a relationship with you. Why would I lie? Why would I make up all of this trauma? I mean, some people do lie about stuff, but no. So, justice for Cassie. We stand for Cassie. Did he need to pay his artists? Period. You left a lot of people down bad. He like, I will never forgive him for Danity Kane, Day 26. It go back to the 90s. Mace, Total, like, no. Biggie, Kim Porter, we need answers for all of this. This is like 20 years of abuse. 20 years of moving foul. Like, that's what I'm saying. You have to look at a person's character. What did I say on the last episode? I was like, I hate to throw men under the bus, but when you have a lot of power, authority, status, money, that shit gets swept under the rug. So shout out to her for speaking her truth, for coming forward. Like, that's very hard. What did I just say? It was a very brave thing to do. It's a very courageous thing to do. People be victim shaming, blaming. Well, why did it take so long? People don't usually come to the forefront about sexual assault, being sex trafficked, being abused mentally, emotionally, physically, like, that's not something you're running to the treetops to tell people about. Like, it's a lot. And then 10 plus years of abuse? She probably just processed that shit. She probably just wrapped her mind around that shit. It's one thing to go through something. You know how when they say it's from the outside looking in, it's easy as fuck to see inside the glass, not when you in it. So it's a lot. But yes, I was just very surprised by the outpour in the response of the video that I did. This is not alcohol. It is a red cup. And it's not even my drink of choice. First of all, that's another thing. So, I was late getting here. And that's not me. Let me tell you, this. I told y'all, my mind is all over the place. And I just lost my train of thought of where I was about to go with the other thing. But whatever, we moving on now. So, getting here today. So, like I said, today was a really great day at work for me. I had fun with my colleagues. I laughed. I joked. I did work. I had some motherfucking guests that was a pain in the fucking ass. A lot of times you just really want to roll your eyes and be like, y'all motherfuckers just be asking the craziest shit. I had somebody have a real fucking attitude with me today because they wanted a receipt from their stay at the hotel. Okay, what's your last name so I can look it up? Oh, that's not coming up in the system. Do you have a confirmation number or something from your stay? No. And then what did he say? He said something about, I don't know. He couldn't get the receipt because he didn't have proof of being here. So how am I supposed to get my receipt? I was there. Well, what do you want me to look it up with? Your name is not coming up. You don't have a confirmation number. There's nothing you mad at me and I'm trying to help you. Is there do you have an email saying that you know what I'm saying? Oh, get ready for your stay so I can look your shit. Bro, I don't even know where I'm going with this. But anyway, today was a good day at work. Woo! I posted this yesterday too. What did I say? Let me see. What did I say? So yesterday, what the hell? Wow. Oh, maybe it's not on there anymore. But yesterday, the hotel manager extended an opportunity to me. And first of all, not even just extended an opportunity to me, created an opportunity for me. And gave me my own little title, Wellness Champion. Shout out to me. Created an opportunity for me as the wellness champion at my job to host the wellness events, the yoga events at my job. Shout out to your girl. Shout out to the coworkers that was able to see what I'm doing. Like, just a cool dude at my job that I just met. You know what I'm saying? Like, different walks of life, different ethnicities, whatever. He was still able to point that out today. Like, dang, you know what I'm saying? You got a job within the job. Okay? That's goals. That's goals. Because I'm trying to put myself on. When I be telling people I don't like working a 9 to 5, baby, it's a plan underneath here. It's a plan underneath here. And it's to put myself on. Yes, I have to use the job to get me to where I need to go, but it's a plan underneath here. So let me tell you. So yeah, I was saying I'm all over the place. I was late because, first of all, traffic in Texas is like California traffic. That shit is so crazy. Luckily, I don't have a car right now. I just be lifting around. I do hate when the lifts get on the freeway, though, because it's like, damn, y'all don't know an alternate route. I got to take the streets, and I need to learn the streets. But traffic was crazy. But also, another thing was I really pushed it when I was leaving work today. But I stuck behind because I ended up having a meeting about what I'm doing with this opportunity that was just created for me. So, in a sense, it's like, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to hurry up and get out of there. I'm like, I got something I got to do, creatively for myself, for my purpose, for that. But also, this is a part of that as well. And so, it was a good thing. So, I was running a little late. I couldn't even stop, get no water, no kombucha, no nothing. I'm like, dang. But I was already late. So, I got here. Thirsty as fuck, mouth dry as fuck, cotton mouth. But they gave me some cherry Coke. So, and y'all know I don't drink pop. I barely drink juice. I really just try to drink water. I like to drink stuff with just a little bit of flavor. Like, I don't need all the sugar. Just give me a little bit of flavor. I like vitamin water, the pomegranate vitamin water. Like, I'll do like a lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Just something with just a little. I don't need the lean and all. I don't need all the sugar. And this is a lot, but I'm grateful because I didn't have nothing to drink. And I'm like, dang, I need to quench. But so that happened. But overall, it was a good day. But my anxiety was, a little crazy getting here. The Lyft driver, this experience was different. This guy today, remember last time I had a whole spiritual moment with the last Lyft driver when I came here the first time. Today, he was acting like he had somewhere to be. He was acting how I should have been acting in the backseat, like, damn, hurry up and get, I'm like, does he have somewhere to be? The leg was twitching. He was mad, kept, I'm like, I'm the one that got to be somewhere, but it was just so funny. But I'm here nonetheless. I did jot down a lot of notes. I didn't even know where I really wanted to start with this. We're going to see where we're going to start. So, yes, the last video was awesome fucking sauce. I think it's almost at 300 views. I bet niggas didn't think it was going to go up like that. I bet niggas didn't think it was going to happen like this. But, that's neither here nor there. But best believe, baby, it was the day that I posted it. The day that I posted that bitch, you best believe your girl got harassed. I was like, damn. Like clockwork. The day of. Just so happened. Motherfuckers get wind of some shit. Or maybe didn't even get, it wasn't even got wind. It being a nuisance and stumbling across something. You know what but anyway, I got harassed after that. Not every day. Every other day, every other week, bi-weekly. On a nigga paycheck. On a nigga paycheck. Let me harass somebody bi-weekly. But best believe I got harassed. And not once did I respond. Because I feel like I really um once I remove myself or remove my energy from a situation, you're never gonna get it again. The only energy of me that you can get is on the podcast. So you can come support. You can come listen to this. I'm not giving my energy out to nobody no more. Like that shit is dead. Um it's I don't even know where to start, bro. I have so much stuff written down here too. But yeah, best believe I got harassed. It's 5:55. Best believe I don't know if that is confirmation that it's true. I'm not lying to y'all. I don't know, but whatever. Best believe I got harassed and I got showed love. Um, and the odd thing about the situation, and I don't know if I said this on the last episode or not, but it's very weird to me for a person to like egg you on or encourage you to, you know, separate yourself, detach from a situation, get the fuck up, whatever you want to say, for you to have that energy. And then when I give you that energy, it's a problem. This is what you wanted. This is what you asked for. And so you gonna try any way to finagle your way back, and it's weird because it's like, you got the people that's gonna love bomb you and try to be nice and come back. No, I'm just gonna attack you and insult you and like to get a response. No, I'm not gonna respond to that either. That first of all, you might respond to a motherfucker trying to be nice and get you back. You might fall for it. You might respond. Why would I respond to insults and attacks and like? But cause that's an easy way to get you off. Or that's an easy way to get some people off. You know, again, y'all gotta understand this shit is energy. Motherfuckers be wanting your energy at any cost. Anything that they can do to get it. I'ma say the lowest, meanest, most degrading, belittling shit to you so you can fucking respond to me. And then you don't. And they just sitting there with all them blue bubbles in their text message thread. And it's like, this person really not responding to me. This person really moved the fuck on. This person never really needed me. Yeah. It's a crazy realization, ain't it? It's a crazy realization, ain't it? And then I get attacked for being on my Cassie, for speaking my truth. This is the thing too. This is the thing too. When people get upset about you being honest about your own life, about your own experience, about your own story, if you didn't do X, Y, and Z, I wouldn't have to talk about it. If you didn't harass me, I wouldn't have to talk about it. But I'm going to talk about my experience. Because what podcast is this? What podcast is this? Black Girl Experience? Exactly. And I was just on the phone with somebody today. When I was leaving work, they had said they saw a news article saying that a lot of Californians are moving to Texas. And they was like, I want to come to Texas, like, because they wanted to move to California too. You know, I've been there, I've done that. I still felt like, dang, maybe somewhere deep down in my heart, that's where I want to be, but that's not where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm making this shit happen here. But they was just telling me, like, man, I am so proud of you because you always keep fucking going no matter what happens. You don't let shit stop you. And baby, shit is trying to stop me. When I tell y'all the motherfucking spiritual attacks on my life are heavy. From every direction, from every aspect, from every person, from every environment. It's like, God damn. But that's how I know. That's how the fuck I know that this blessing is going to be so big. The magnitude of my blessings are tremendous, colossal. Can't even imagine, because the attacks on me right now are so crazy. I don't know if y'all ever broke before. I ain't never broke. It feel like I'm about to. I be feeling like I'm at my wit's end, baby. I'm like, this is not even pot. Like, God, hold on, wait. Time out. Wait. Can we step out the game real quick? Because I want to just talk to you one-on-one. Like, this is not even real, bro. But again, I ain't never been broken. Not all. Well, I don't know. I done been at the bottom. But what do they say about that? The only way you can go from here is up. Nigga, at the bottom. Fuck it. Rock bottom. I'm at the table, baby. I'm at the bottom. The only way I can go from here is up. That's what people don't. That's what people do not want to see. And I'm not talking about one person. I'm talking about a lot of people in my life do not want to see me go up. And it's clear. It's clear. For a long time, I used to be in denial. A part of it was me. I take accountability. A part of it was me. A lot of things were crutches for me. Shit was a crutch. Realizing that some of the people in my life were a hindrance. That's why you can't drink pop. That shit make you hurt. But a lot of shit was another thing that I realized, and I had to be honest with myself about. And again, not one person is getting nobody's getting the credit for this, but motherfuckers gonna feel like, oh, you talk about me. No, I'm talking about everybody. I had to realize that a lot of people think that I need them. And I was like, but Jasmine, that's because you make them feel like you need them. So when I really show motherfuckers that I don't need you, they be like, wait, this bitch don't need me? And I'm talking about so many different people in my life. I was just looking at all these different situations. I'm like, wow, these people really think that I need them. But also, I think a part of me would make myself feel like I needed them. And that's why I was always in the situation that I was in. Feeling like I couldn't move forward. Feeling like I couldn't progress. Feeling like, you know what I'm saying? Because I was on that crutch. Oh, it's comfortable here. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my family here. You know what I'm saying? It's a crutch, but it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You got something to hold on to, but it's also a hindrance. It's also holding you back. So you have to be honest with yourself about those things. And there's a lot that I have. That's the thing. If you really want to grow and evolve in life, you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself, and baby, it gets ugly. Okay? Take the makeup off, take the filter off, take the clothes off. Go stand in the mirror naked and look at yourself, flaws and all. Not just physically, not just on the outside, but look inside of yourself. And be completely honest with yourself. That shit is hard. That shit is ugly. But if you want to be better, if you want to boss up, if you want to evolve, if you want to elevate, if you want to grow, you have to be honest with yourself. Stop playing the blame game. You gotta throw your victim card away. And I ain't gonna lie, I keep that bitch in my back pocket. I keep the victim. I can't wait to be a victim. Like, no. You have to, for real, you gotta be honest with yourself. So it's a lot. Like I said, it's so look, I told y'all, like this looked like the last episode. This is just shit that I don't even know. I don't even know where this is going. So yeah, the last video did very fucking well. I think where am I at today? Finding peace within. I think that's a daily thing. A lot of people feel like peace is something that is outside of themselves and it's not. And that's what you got to understand. Like people be thinking like peace is a vacation spot, peace is with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, or you telling them motherfuckers to be your peace and you're the one with the demons. Or you whatever. People think that peace is outside of themselves and it's not. A lot of people always ask me like, dang, how are you good with all of this going on around you? Like, how are you able to just walk through life and just, you know what I'm saying? Have like a peaceful energy about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Why are you so cool? Why are you so calm? Why are you so collective? Why are you smiling? Why are you like, bro, because the world is going to be on fire around you and you still got to maintain your sanity in your head. That's why I'm at peace. That's why I'm finding peace within, because I got to be okay. The whole world, look at the state of the world right now. Look what's going on. And that's the thing. You have to look at what's going on in the world and understand that, dang, I got to exist and show up in this. But I also just got to exist and show up in my own fucking personal life. So the world is on fire. Let me try to find some sense of peace within myself. I can't control the motherfuckers around me. And some of them motherfuckers is in my life. You know, your family is in your life. The person that you had a kid with in your life. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit I can't get rid of. So that's why I never understood why people want to be in toxic situations. Why do you want to beef with your baby mama? Why do you want to beef with your baby daddy? Why do you want to have problems in your everyday life? I told y'all, one of the worst job interview questions a motherfucker could ever ask me is, tell me about a time that you had conflict with a coworker. Bitch, never. We gang. This supposed to be the family. I'm with these motherfuckers 99.9% of the time. Why would I be in this bitch having conflict with people? So this is really how I live my life. I try to be at peace with the motherfuckers around me, but most importantly, I'm trying to be at peace with myself. I got to go home and lay my head down on my pillow at night and be okay with the person that I am, with the way that I move in the world, with the way that I treat people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have a clear conscience. I like to do good deeds. I like to sow my seeds so I can reap what I sow. So I can get back the good benefits. So I can receive my baby. If karma had a bank account, bitch, I'm a motherfucking zillionaire in this bitch. The good deed, baby, that's what I'm saying. The magnitude of the blessings and the favor over my fucking life is gonna be so fucking abundant. So, bro, it's going to be, I don't know, astronomical. It's gonna be out of this world because of the person that I am. And that's another thing. You cannot like, defamation of character is real. Smear campaigns and any type of narcissistic abusive relationship. And trust me, there have been many in my life. There have been many in my life. So don't none of you motherfuckers think that y'all are the star, please. To me, you can't talk down on a real nigga. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can say whatever you want to say about me, but at the end of the day, check my track record, bro. As a human fucking being. I want that to be a thing. Let people be letting all of this material shit go to their head, all of the fucking accomplishments and titles and the shit that they got. Like, people think that shit really means something. And it doesn't. I want to check your track record of being a human being. What is your moral compass like? Do you have integrity? Are you a good person? Do you have a good heart? Are you genuine? Are you loyal? Are you honest? Are you trustworthy? Do you have values? Do you have morals? Do you understand the principle of a situation? A lot of people don't get this shit, bro. This shit is very far and few between. Like, this is not like a universal thing. Everybody don't move like this. Everybody don't move like this. You think motherfuckers move like this, but they don't. They capping. It's giving very much hat on the head. It's cap. So you can say whatever you want to say about me, but check my track record as a human being. I would like niggas to go into a confessional. Just everybody around me. I would like y'all to go into a confessional. I got to get this shit recorded. And I want to see what people say about me. What are people going to say about Jasmine as a human being? And anybody with bad reviews, I wish I could get this bitch 0 stars. Let's read the review. Let's really assess the review. What are you mad at? What's the issue? What's the problem? What did she do? Because after all the rah-rah and you really start to read between the lines, you like, she ain't do nothing. What's the problem? What's the real issue? What's the real beef? And that's the thing. It's been so many times in my life where I've tried to make sense of an invisible problem. Because number one, I don't be having I do have problems with people, but it's only after you make some shit a problem with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't just have problems with people unless you do something to me. Or you know what I'm saying? Or you mistreat me, or yeah, now I got a fucking problem. But then people don't ever want to take accountability for that. People don't ever want to shine the light on what they did to make you have a problem. And then it's a problem that I got a problem with you because you did some foul ass shit to me. What type of shit is that? What part of the game is that? People move foul and then act weird. That shit is weird. So can we let's start doing review. Man, imagine if you did review, if they had reviews on motherfuckers that you date, become friends with, whatever. Like, let me check the reviews on this. Okay. So yeah, but it's really been a lot going on. Like I said, just trying to find peace within myself and where I'm at now. That is what I said. I said, where am I at now? I'm really good. I'm good, but I'm not. I'm good. Like, for the most part, I'm good. But I'm not gonna lie, this little phase that I've been going through, even these past, like, I'll say, like 6 to 8 weeks, like, it's been hella changes. It's a lot of transitions. Again, the spiritual attacks are coming from every which way. And it's like, bro, it's a lot. It's a lot. I want to call God like, hey, for 2024, can you take your girl off the strongest soldiers list? Like, can you enlist somebody else? I done did this shit for like a 20-year run. I think I'm good. Like, I done built up a lot of strength. Like, I'm good. Like, no, you still on there. And I'm number one on the list. Like, but I mean, that's when you're the chosen one. When you're the chosen, it requires a lot. It requires a lot. To whom much is given, it requires a lot. So, but I'm equipped. I'm equipped. You have everything that you need within you. You have everything that you need within you. So again, just like with the peace, you think that peace is something outside of you. No, you already come equipped with. You don't. There's nothing outside of yourself. You were equipped. Period. I will say, ever since I walked away from my last situation, like I've again finding peace. Like this is probably the most peaceful sleep that I've ever gotten. Like that's one thing that I really realized when I walked away from that situation. I was able to get like peaceful sleep and just being in my own energy in my own space. Again, like so many people, a lot of guys, not gonna lie, a lot of guys have been telling me like it's something different about your energy, your glow. Like you just like, and I'm like, you know what? It is something different. It is something different. And I'm glad that I could just get back to being myself. Like, look at me. It's there. It's there. You can see it. So, um, loving on myself, pouring into myself. Um, because when you don't choose yourself, you're choosing something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would you choose something else over you? Why would you choose something else over you? Because at the end of the day, let's keep it real. Everybody's going to choose themselves. And that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? You're a very smart person to choose yourself. Because when you don't choose yourself, what happens? You're completely drained. You're depleted. You're back to square one. Then you're mad at everybody. I done gave everything away. Nobody told you to give everything away to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a healthy amount of love for other people, but there has to be a healthy amount of love for yourself. Period. And I think that for me, I am a people pleaser. That's something that I learned about myself. Probably like 10 years ago is when I first learned that I was a people pleaser. And but I guess it didn't. I mean, I learned that, but it didn't really. I guess I didn't really take heed to it. You know what I'm saying? I was just aware, but I wasn't like, okay, we have to do something about this because you're gonna continuously pour into others, into everything else around. You know what I'm saying? And again, I always felt like that was a reason why my situation was always the way that it was because I never took the time to really pour into myself, take care of myself, love myself. I was listening to Cater to You the other day. That's your jam. Especially when you singing it about a nigga. It's like, oh, let me get like I was singing the lyrics and I'm like, imagine singing Cater to You to yourself. I want to cater to you because, baby, this is your day. First of all, I want to cater to you. I want to cater to myself. Self-care day. Because, baby, this is your day, okay? This is your day. Okay. This is your day. Do anything. Whatever. Do anything for yourself. She was cooking, drawing bath water, all of that. Go do that for yourself tonight on this Friday evening. Have a self-care day for yourself. Cater to yourself. Especially if somebody else is not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and again, that sets the tone. That sets the standard. And why not pour into yourself? I had somebody, one day I got picked up in a lift And I had went and got some food after work, and the dude that picked me up was like, "Oh, you was in there eating by yourself?" I was like, "Yeah, who else I'm gonna eat with? I just can't eat by myself. Maybe some McDonald's or something." First of all, number one is the fact that you said you was gonna eat McDonald's by yourself. But cool, I'm not judging. I fuck with the fries sometimes. But first of all, nobody's going into McDonald's to eat by themselves. Yes, I'm gonna go sit down at a restaurant and eat by myself. What's wrong with that? But people are not okay with themselves. Again, y'all looking for peace. Y'all looking for happiness outside of yourselves. You can't sit down at a restaurant by yourself and enjoy your own company. Baby, one of the best things in my life is motherfucking silence. I love sitting in silence. I'm at the age and stage in my life driving in the car. I don't even got to cut the radio on. I will drive inside. Like, that shit is so we talking about finding peace. Peace is not chaotic. Peace is not noise. Peace is not the club. Peace is not fireworks. Peace and what's the saying? Peace and quiet, right? Baby, ain't nothing like some silence. And if you got kids, when you finally get away, get a break, you ain't got to hear your loud ass kids screaming, talking, mommy, mommy, mommy. Like, bro, what's the saying? Silence is what? Golden. Silence is golden. Put me in the peaceful corner. Thank you. Put me in the peaceful corner. That's another thing. So aside from the fact that I got extended this wonderful created opportunity for me at my job, and that's another thing. Sidebar. One of my favorite books is Charlemagne the God's book, Black Privilege. Opportunity comes to those who create it. Again, an opportunity was created for me at my job. Created a whole title from a wellness champion. And that's another thing. I'll always just be diving off into others. I'm losing the main topic, but whatever. We're going to keep going. Another thing that I thought about today, like, one of my biggest issues within my life is that I feel like I've never had support. And I don't like to say that because I know that's going to be taken that's not going to be taken well from a lot of people, like family and shit like that. You ain't never had no support. Like, in the grand scheme of things, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course I had support from y'all, but let's get down to the nitty gritty. I don't ever feel like I've been supported by my family. Like, I'm talking mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially too. But you know, that's not a big thing for me. But just never feeling that support. Never feeling like somebody has my back. Not feeling like people are loyal to me. You know what I'm saying? And again, I really came to this realization again over these past couple of weeks because I am going through one of the toughest times in my life right now. Like, I'm in the ring, bitch, with life. And life got hands. Life is lifing. And I don't have any support. And to me, that's just a reflection of all the other times in my life where I just feel like I didn't have any support. In the last episode, when I was talking about, like, niggas see that I'm drowning. I don't have support. Y'all not even throwing a motherfucking life jacket out. Y'all just watching a bitch drown. So cool. I'm going to go create my own opportunities. That's fine. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not asking for, but again, what did I say earlier? People be shocked when they see that I don't need them. But again, a part of that is my fault because I make people feel like I need them and I don't. But it would be nice to have support though. It would be lovely to have some familial support. But again, in my life, over the years of my life, I never felt like I had support from my family. So at the toughest season in my life, and baby, when I tell y'all, I'm praying every day. When I tell y'all I'm waking up and I'm expressing gratitude, I need God to know, like, I'm grateful. Even though I'm going through it, I'm grateful for everything that you're giving me right now. I'm grateful that you're helping me making it through. You're helping me make it through this tough season because I don't have any support. Pause. I take that back. The only support that I have is the podcast. So shout out to y'all that are watching this video right now. Shout out to the people that have been listening to this podcast for 5 years. Those are the people that fuck with me. Those are the people that show love without a problem, without hesitation. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that really fuck with me, that really see me for who I am, that really support the person that I am, support what I do, believe in me, are motivated by me, are inspired by me. That's my support system. And those people are not my family. It's crazy to me that I'm in a foreign place and all of the people around me right now those are my biggest supporters. People that I just met. I don't know these people for real. This is the most support I've ever felt. So I do have support. You gotta go where you support it though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go where you support it. I'm in a space where I'm just trying to achieve balance. You know that too much of anything is not good. So just trying to find that balance in my life with everything. And it's that is what I was gonna bring up. So we know that I have a job. I used to feel like I loved my job. Now I just feel like I want to say I like my job. So that's how I'm feeling today. I'm going to say I like my job. But my job gives the hustle and bustle energy. You know, which is cool. It's cool. You got to hustle, you got to grind. And also where my job is located, it's in the heart of the hustle and bustle. That's where my job is located. So the energy of that is cool. I need that energy in my life. I need to use that energy. That energy is what fuels this. Cause this shit is aggressive. This shit is a hustle. This shit is a grind. It's aggressive. It's a grind and a hustle together. This shit is aggressive. So that fuels that. But also, you know, again, I'm a person that is really about their peace. Like, I'm about my peace. Peace over everything. I gotta be in the cut like this. I gotta be in my zen. I gotta be like, gotta be on my namaste. For real. Like, for real. Like, I don't like to be around a lot of energy for real. I don't go to the club and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to, it's too much. And you gotta protect your peace. You gotta protect your energy. So again, being my job, like I said, I like my job. And again, there are a lot of opportunities there. And I love my job for the opportunities that I can create within it. I love it for the networking purposes. I love it for the perks. I love it because it's a good job to have. So, you know, I couldn't have been blessed with anything better. Thank you, God. You know, but again, I'm a very peaceful person. So, you know, don't want to speak too soon, but I got something else up my sleeve in my life that is just going to add on to what I'm doing. It's going to be able to contribute more, but it's more in alignment with me. So I could still have the grustle over here, but I still got to have that other side. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know that I'm a very like purposeful and intentional person. So that's a big part of my life's work as well. Like anything that I do or anywhere that I work or anything like that, like it got to have meaning to it. You know what I'm saying? It has to have meaning to it and it has to bring that sense of peace. And so I found something else that, you know, I got up my sleeve. And it's so me. It's so me. And I'm really excited because I feel like I got it in the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so me. I mesh with it. Um, the way that it came about, the way it fell in my lap, and the way that I don't feel like I have to chase it. I feel like I attracted it and it wants me, you know? So seek and shall find. Um, let's see. I was listening to so at night I also listen to a lot of different things. Um, guided meditations, affirmations, anything motivational. I always listen to that type of shit again to really calm my mind, especially before bed. Um, sometimes I journal or write out manifestations and shit like that. Really program the subconscious mind. And also, again, it's also like it's like a goal. It's like a vision board. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta keep that shit at the forefront of your mind so that you can go get it. But I was listening to like this little meditation shit or whatever. And I wrote down some of the questions. What do I want? What is my deepest desire? My deepest desire is love and happiness. Shout out to Al Green. But for real, love and happiness. Like the song is in my head right now. I'm over here seeing the beginning of Love and Basketball. Dun, 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 dun. That's my movie too. But no, I would say my deepest desire is love and happiness. And not like just romantic love, but just loving what I do, loving where I am, loving myself, loving the journey. You know what I'm saying? And being happy with those things. Like, I'm a very simplistic person. I like to think of myself as a plain Jane. Like, I don't like to do too much. I don't like the extras. This shit is a movie, but I don't need the extras, okay? Like, I got everything that I need on set, period. But um my deepest desire is to be aligned with my passion and my purpose. Like, that's when I feel best. The fact that I had that meeting after work today, I'm gonna get to that one day. I'm gonna get to, and that's another thing. I be smiling. I be smiling, and I love good energy. But being aligned with my passion and my purpose, and just continuously evolving and growing, like that's my deepest desire. What is my purpose? I feel like my purpose is to be a voice, to be a vessel, to be a light, to empower women, to empower people to get on your path, whatever that may be, to spirituality, to yourself. Get back on the path to yourself because we done veered off and went so fucking far. Like, get into your part. Man, I was talking to this dude the other day at work. He said he was 30 years old and I guess he was in town for business or whatever and he fucked up. He fucked up. He came and was drinking, oversleeping, had business meetings and just they told him like don't even fucking come. So you just drinking. Well, I was already drinking. I might as well just no, you might as well not. And why like and even if you was gonna do that and fuck off a little bit, do it after work. Do it when the shit is done. You doing it the day you get here, trying to go sightseeing, late like and just the more and more that I talk to him and I, trying to understand him, but also trying to enlighten him. And I was asking him, like, okay, well, you really hate your fucking job. And you like, well, fuck it. If they fire me, I'll just get another job and just get another job. And I'm like, at what point do you stop and be like, okay, this ain't it. I have a problem. I need to take accountability. He told me he called his mom and his mom was like, oh, well, it's okay. I'm like, your mama said this is okay? Yeah, she just like, yeah, that's the motherfucking problem. That's the motherfucking problem. But my thing is, so I start talking to him about purpose and about passion. I said, well, what did you like to do as a kid? Like, what were you into? He said he had went to the fucking army for like 4 years. He like did a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, there was no accountability. He didn't want to take accountability for shit, and he just didn't want. He don't want to do nothing. And that, I feel like a lot of people. That was a lot of people's perception of me. Like I was just lazy, or that I didn't want to do anything, or that I didn't want to work. Like, no, baby, I got goals, I got ambitions, and I got drive. But it got to be for what I want to do. It got to be for my purpose. I'm on fire for my purpose. I'm not on fire for this other shit. I'm not on fire for a job. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, so, people be liking to throw shots at me and for what I do and all of that. Baby, it's an art to being a creative. It's an art to being able to create opportunities for yourself. That's going to turn into the big dollars. That's going to turn into abundance. That's going to turn into wealth. That's going to be a legacy Black girl experience. So, let's see what else I have on here. And this is funny because I said I was going to get on live and stuff, but what else? I said, stop fighting people with your words and fight them with your actions. I told y'all people not getting my energy. It's a lot of people that I'm not responding to. A lot of people that is doing a lot of wild and crazy shit that's probably like, this bitch gonna say something to me. My name ain't popped across your screen. Like, that, like, stop fighting people with your words. Because from a distance, you know what they say about fools? People can't tell who's who. But also, fighting somebody with your words is giving them your energy. You're getting a rise out of you and your emotions and all. You know what I'm saying? The fact that people really but people that feed off of that type of stuff cannot create. They can't create their own peace. They can't create their own happiness. They can't. So they have to feed off other people. What generational curse are you breaking? Had a moment with myself, baby, because I feel like people always talk about generational curses. I feel like we talk about that a lot. But I don't feel like people ever talk about what generational curse is in your family. What generational curse are you breaking? Like, what are the generational curses? We know generational wealth. We know. Yeah, whatever. Cause I don't know not one millionaire. I don't personally. There's nobody that I can call on the phone like, oh, this motherfucker's a millionaire. They got $1 million. I don't know any million. So let's set that aside for a moment. But actually, I do know one. And the check is on the way. The check is on the way. The check is coming. I do know $1 million. I'm the millionaire. I'm the first millionaire in my family. Period. But what generational curse are you breaking? Man, I'm breaking the parenthood curse. How many of y'all can look at your current situation and say, this is the exact same thing that my parents went through? I'm breaking the parenthood curse. And I do really love this generation. I love our generation. I love our era. Shout out to all the 90s babies. 3390. Because we are the ones that are breaking generational curses. We are definitely changing the narrative for parenting. Like I definitely give it to us. We're probably the best parents that a generation has ever seen. My generation, we parenting the fuck out of these kids. We're changing the narrative. We're creating opportunities for our kids. Look at like the social media and how many of our parents be hating on, oh, you're an influencer, you're on social media. Motherfuckers getting to the bag on social media. I don't know what you talking. You still at work. You still working. And you still living paycheck to paycheck, but you worried about a social media influencer that's getting to the bag. Sound like you could take take a page out of my book. So, but for me, I feel like I'm breaking the parenthood curse. I look at my current situation. I look at my parenthood life. I look at my life as a mother, and it's the same. It's not identical to the situation that I was in when I was growing up, but it's damn near the same thing. That shit is wild as fuck to me. But again, and this is why I really need to take time to unpack my situation. Like, and actually go to therapy. Like, I really want to go to therapy. Because I done had to be a motherfucking therapist for everybody else in my fucking life since I was however old, giving niggas advice and just being a great listener and all. Like, I need to unpack my shit. But as I really start to just evaluate the way that I was raised and the dynamics between my parents and their relationship and how everything played out, I look at my situation, and like I said, it's not identical, but there are a hell of a lot of similarities. And it even just everything is so interweaved. Like, it's not even just the situation. It's just like the behaviors, the learned behaviors, the thought pattern behind stuff, being a woman, like what type of man you with, like all of that stuff is just like, damn, this is the same fucking thing. But again, it's gonna be a learned behavior because it's what I saw. It's not exactly the same thing, but this is what I saw. This is how I interpret love. This is how I interpret parenthood. This is how I interpreted being raised. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's so crazy to see it play out. It's very crazy to see it play out. I've never really understood my situation. Like, I can't make sense of it. But probably because I'm the sanest person in this bitch. Okay? That's probably why. Everybody else is crazy. But I've never been able to understand my situation because I'm the most unproblematic baby mama you know. Please, name a problem. Name a problem. Tell me something I did that was a problem. Besides trying to get my life together. Besides, and that's crazy to me. When I'm able to be put in that box where you could see me, I can't move and I can't, you know what I'm saying? Let's put Jasmine in a box. We cool with that. Because we can see her. We can monitor her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't going nowhere. She's in the box. But once Jasmine gets out the box, it's a problem. Again, there is no problem. What did I say earlier? I don't never have a problem with people unless they have a problem with me or they make a problem. At the end of the day, there is no problem. There have always been problems created out of thin air, out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Going back to earlier when I was talking about the review, let's write the reviews on people. Show me my review. Show me what the problem is. Because there isn't one. So the real question is, I gotta pose the question, what's the problem? I'm not sure why somebody would want to make my life hard. Because my life is already hard. What you want to make it harder for? You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, again, I said I use the example that I'm drowning. Niggas won't even throw me a life jacket. If you on land, if you good, you could throw me a life jacket. You can help me. You could support me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't get that from people. So again, I feel like people be wanting to make my life hard. People want to keep Jasmine in a box. So when Jasmine is like, fuck y'all, I'm not staying in no box, nigga, then it's a problem. But okay, so let's look at what I'm doing though. And even if I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, which I am doing, but I mean in that way, if I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do, just living a crazy life, like on a fucking binge or what, just I don't know, or on fucking Hollywood Boulevard in with paparazzi, just not taking care of my responsibility, whatever. Even if I was doing that, it doesn't matter what I'm doing, right? But the point is, I'm not doing that, right? I'm trying to get my shit together. I'm trying to get myself in a good space for me and my son. That has always been the goal. But again, coming from a place where I have no support, I'm drowning in the water. You won't throw me a life jacket. So, like I said, I go and do my own thing to get myself together. And for you to make it a problem, it's crazy to me. Another thing with parenthood and like co-parenting and shit, it's like, okay, so if it is a problem or whatever, I don't even know. Again, I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know. I've been trying to figure this shit out for years. It shouldn't be a problem. There is no problem, right? But my thing is, okay, so why do you want to tear me down? Why do you want to make the relationship with my son bad? Why do you want to make our relationship hard? Why do you want to make this a bad thing? Like, why can't we just work together? Why can't shit be amicable? Why can't there be conversations? Why can't we be copacetic? Why shit can't be cool? Why it can't be cordial? Why we can't be friends? It's weird to me when people want to beef with the person that they got a co-parent with. Why do you want to make shit hard? You know what I'm saying? Why do you want to argue? Why do you want to drag shit down to the mud and just get dirty and take your clothes off? Now we getting back to where we started. So like, but no. Like, why do you want to get down and dirty and fight? And like, why do you want to do all of this? Because at the end of the day, there's not a problem. So again, I'm trying to pull this imaginary problem out of the hat, and I'm not coming up with anything. What's the problem? Why do you want to create a negative situation or create negative energy between me and my child? Because at the end of the day, everything that we've ever been through, every argument we've ever had, every debate, every whatever, every way that you feel about me is not able to be set aside. It's not. Clearly, it's not. It's not about the kid. It's not about my kid. And the part that really sucks is like, again, if you know me in real life, if you know, you know. Again, like this is not a role I'm playing like, oh, I'm such a peaceful person. Like, no, I really am the coolest bitch that you'll ever fucking meet. So to want to have a problem with me is just really weird. It's like sticking a pit bull on a rabbit. Like, why are you doing this? But no, like the only person that has suffered through all of this is my son. And I just he is such a pure spirit. He's such a good kid. He's such a genuine person. Like, He has a really great heart. So, like, and I take accountability. I haven't always been the best in my co-parenting situation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't push back. I didn't, went against the grain. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, whatever. But for the most part, I sit back and I look at my son and I'm like, this young child is suffering mentally, emotionally, spiritually because of his parents. I think it is so sick that, and like he will answer the phone when he's with the other parent or whatever, but he don't like to he don't like to talk on the phone if both of his parents is in the room. That's how bad the tension is because, and it's not even like we'll be in the background arguing or cussing each other out. It's just the tension. It's the natural tension. And he got to walk on, he's always had to walk on eggshells because of that. And I don't even want to down his dad or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly want for us to be cool. I want for us to be friends. I want for shit to be amicable. I want to be able to work together because at the end of the day, my son needs love from both of his parents. He needs to be in a good environment with both of his parents. He needs to see both of his parents shine. He needs to see both of his parents be successful. You know what I'm saying? And again, it goes back to niggas act like I support you. I'm happy for you. No, you're not. Because all of your actions contradict that. All of your actions contradict that. Never sent a life jacket. You ain't got to jump in the water and come save me, nigga. I could swim, but I'm in the ocean, bitch. Throw me a life jacket. What the fuck? The water is deep. This shit get deep. But I'm going to find my way, and that's cool. But at the end of the day, my son has to suffer. And like I said, at this point in my life, I'm going through one of the toughest seasons of my life. I never saw it coming. But I never saw it coming, but I did. I always knew that it was inevitable. I knew that the situation that I'm in right now, I knew that it was inevitable. And I'm cool with where I am today because I knew that I had to get on this path to go to where I'm going. I have to have this time for myself. I have to pour into myself. I got to work on myself. I got to love myself. I got to get myself together. That doesn't mean that I'm leaving my son behind. I got to make a sacrifice so that I can, the vision that I have in my head, the abundance, the success, the legacy, all of that, the shit that I am creating for myself and for my son, I got to do it alone. I got to do it on my own. I got to do it without that support that I never had. You know what I'm saying? You never had it, so what are you really fucking missing, Jasmine? You never really had it, and you don't need it. I had to have that real conversation with myself. I'm like, dang, motherfuckers be thinking I need them. And I was like, Jasmine, you be making people think that you need them. You be making yourself think that you need them. Again, back to the toughest season in my life. I done cried. I done been mad. But I love how like everything is a outer body experience for me. Like I'm able to step outside of myself. Like even on the days that I cry or I'm mad or I'm frustrated or whatever, I'm like, Jasmine, this is supposed to be happening. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be happening. You gotta see it for what it is. Don't I told y'all I love to have a victim, throw that victim card away. It's a reason why this is happening. It's a reason why you knew that it was inevitable. If I would have never if I would have never came here, if I would have never did what I did, and even though I went through a fucked up situation, I would have never been in this moment. I would have never, you know what I'm saying? I would not be walking into the opportunities that I'm walking in right now. So I needed all of that to happen. I am afraid of change sometimes. And another thing is, I didn't even read none of these fucking notes that I wrote down, and I didn't even get on live talking about stream, go live with me, all of that. Um, the storm aligns you with the destination. Period. But it was something else that I was gonna say. I forgot where I was going with it. But I was saying I'm afraid of change. Um, yeah, I was gonna be in the same situation if I would have never just made the move. Whoa! 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 Oh! 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 That really threw me. But wow. Yeah. Whatever. I don't even know where I was going with it. But like I was saying it was inevitable. Um I really just had to surrender. I was talking about like, yeah, I'll be going through the emotions. I'll be going through all the emotions with my situation, but I keep telling y'all, I'm at the most prayerful point in my fucking life. Like, really, just been praying. Um, you gotta let go and let God, and that reminds me too. Like, I remember when I went rock climbing right before, like I left Detroit, and it was a very amazing experience. Great workout, but also a great workout for the mind. A great workout for your mental. Um, and I just remember every time that I was climbing, got up to the top of that bitch. I got to the top and I was so afraid to let go. And that is such a reflection of my real life. Like I wrote that down too. And like I said, it's so much stuff that I wrote on here, I can't even read it all, but I was so afraid to let go. And that's another thing that I just realized recently. Like every time that I get to a transitional period in my life, I'm so afraid to let go. I am so afraid to let go, and I don't know why. It's because I'm afraid of change. This is how you have to talk yourself through your problems, bro. You got to say it out loud. So every time I get to a transitional point in my life, I'm so afraid to let go. But when I went rock climbing, what I realized, and again, I was so afraid to the point that I would not let go. My body had to, my arms and my legs had to give out. Like my heart was beating fast, the anxiety had started building up. Like I damn near had tears about to come out my eyes because I was so afraid to let go. I'm A harness is holding me though. But I was so afraid to let go. My body had to give out. And as soon as you let go, you come down so easily, so gracefully when you just let go. So I keep reminding myself of these moments in my life like, Jasmine, it's time to pivot. You gotta let go. And then it's like, you know, again, you just gotta keep going deeper and deeper. You just gotta keep asking yourself the questions. Okay, why am I afraid to let go? And then if you want to take your little handy dandy notebook out and write down what are you letting go of, maybe you got your pros and your cons list and it ain't no pros. I guess the only pro is that I'm here, that I went somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And again, all of this is happening. But what he say is beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's beauty in the struggle. It's beauty in the bad times. And again, I told y'all, somebody called me today and was like, I'm so proud of you for always going. For always going. Baby, I might have took a hiatus on the podcast for a second, but I had to go through some shit and I came back with the experience. She told me today, she was like, girl, who cares? You're literally living the black girl experience. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is literally my life. I couldn't have thought, baby, it's the black girl experience, okay? Shout out to Tattoo Lane. Come to Dallas. Come get me together because I want a tattoo on my. But no, like, this is really my life. It's the transparency and authenticity for me. It's the real life experience for me. It's the black girl experience for me. So I mean, I could wrap this up. He said I could have went a couple minutes over, but this actually went very well. And it's so crazy because, like I said, I had all of this shit written down and damn near didn't say none of this shit. I mean, but it's all really good shit. But I didn't really think it was gonna flow like this for real. Like I told y'all, I had so much anxiety. Like 3 weeks of anxiety. Like, oh my God, am I gonna be able to talk for 2 hours? Like it's already like I done did the podcast for 5 years, and baby, it was days on there when I talked for an hour straight by myself, and it's like that's a lot. It's a lot to keep a conversation going with yourself. It's a lot, and and that's how you know I'm the GOAT of this shit. That's because I don't know a lot of single man podcasts. I don't know a lot of single woman podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Where people are literally just going by themselves. Like it's a lot to talk by yourself. It's easy to feed off the energy and have motherfuckers shooting you a question. Oh, let me rebut that. Like that shit is easy. It's easy to ping pong back and forth. But baby, when you're by yourself. So yeah, I mean, this went great. I'll be back. Hopefully when I come back, like I'll have the details on my first work inside of work event. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm so hyped. I'm so lit for that because again, opportunity comes to those who create it. So I hope that y'all love this. I love how I feel like I give just enough away. You know what I'm saying? But still got my sanity, still got my I still got my business. I feel like I give niggas just enough. So yes, that is all that I have for y'all. Make sure I know y'all gonna be like, damn, you ain't get on no Instagram, you ain't get on live, we ain't call in, we ain't stream. Maybe next time. Third time's a charm. But you can follow me on all platforms at Healing My Homies, Black Girl Experience on TikTok. Yeah, that's it, y'all. Make this one go up too. I'm out.